Jack of Shades, the gaming wizard, and we're about to play my legitimate playthrough of Stardew Valley. So let's get that save loaded. Okay, so we have this one that I tend to do sometimes, but we have this one which I have been doing lately, and this is the legitimate one that I've been going through the community center with and doing everything, no exploits whatsoever. So let's get into that. All right. Loading, loading, loading. Hopefully it loads up soon. I've actually been pretty excited. I've had a lot of fun with this save. It's actually been really tremendous amounts of fun. All right, everything's growing just as planned. That's Robin advertising something. And there's the axe quest from Robin, which we all know where that one's at. And if you don't, if you watch this, you'll actually be able to see where her axe is on this map. Okay, so we got ourselves a potato, which I think might be in the pantry. Yeah. No, I already got a potato. We just need a cauliflower and a bean. And we got our beans growing, and we got our cauliflower growing. Cauliflower's right here. Here's our beans. So everything's going good. I think what we'll do is we'll go get some more. We'll go get some more potatoes. I like those. They're good for planting if you're trying to make money throughout the spring season before the festival when you can get some strawberries. All right, simple watering, you know. Tons of fun, right? Well, we do have the ability to make sprinklers now. So I might get into those relatively soon. Once I start harvesting most of my crops, I'll probably get into sprinklers more. I also need to get lower into the mines because I only have copper. I don't have any iron or anything like that. Water these spots, water everything. I'm actually surprised Gabe's not in here just yet. He's usually the first one in. Okay, we're almost done, then we can go do some more entertaining stuff. Like, I think we said we were going to go fishing today. No, let's do mining. We'll do mining and combat today as well. I want to keep them kind of similar, like close to level. I tend to like to do that more than anything, especially if I'm doing legit. Yes, you are the first. You actually beat Gabe. I don't think Gabe's gonna be in today, because I think he would have been in by now. So yes, you are the first. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get to it yet again. Go mining and combat and all that fun stuff. Matter of fact, since we got to go to the store, we'll keep these on hand because we also have to go visit the museum. And then also, we got to keep in mind that I am playing legit. So what I need to do is actually keep my energy up throughout the day because as you can see, pretty much half of it has been taken from me due to watering plants. And that could be a problem. If you don't keep your stamina up, you're not going to get very far. Oh, we have a little cutscene with Jazz and Vincent. I guess they're talking about the sewers. He wants to explore the sewers. I think she does too. Yes, Gunther does have the key. If anyone wishes to know, I think once you donate 60 items to the museum, you will get the key for the sewers. I think that's the proper amount. Oh, they're funny. This is just basically them kind of telling the player, you know, nonchalantly and all that stuff, passively, that, hey, maybe Gunther has the key. They just don't tell you how to get the key. we're heading down here to see what's going on. Oh, here's Gabe. What is going on, both of you? How are y'all doing? What's everybody up to? I'm about to head down here and grab some spring onions if possible, because they should be down here. I also have a wild horseradish. That's good to have. We can eat that because, you know, I don't typically sell a lot of my forage if it's edible. If it's edible, I tend to eat it, because if you're not worried about money, then your forage is not going to be, you know. Finally, someone besides Gabe was the first. That's impressive. He's usually in here right away. I think he was getting prepared, or maybe it was because that I had a stream going for a minute and. Oh, Purple Twinkie streaming too? Huh. I think this gives you, yes it does. What's Purple Twinkie streaming? I need to go check it out. Alright, we're gonna head back into town. That's why I was late. That's fine. Hey. I'm not the only stream in town. I understand that, and that's perfectly fine. As long as at least one person wants to watch me, because then it's basically just me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he said he was playing Doom. I should go check that out. I feel bad now. But yeah, like I said, as long as one person watches me, we're good, because then otherwise I'm basically talking to myself. Alright, so we're going to get one. I think there's 5 right here. So we're going to get about 6 potatoes to plant. We're going to cover these spots that originally had my blue jazz and my 1 potato right here. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to do while I'm over here, so let's just head straight into town, and we're going to get those Easter eggs, as I like to call them, cracked open. Oh, you know what, we just missed something we could have picked up. Foraging is definitely important to have one here, due to some of the things that you can create, and some of the passives. Welcome. That's fine. Dude, hey, you know what? I will never ask you to stay here if you don't want to. If you want to switch back and forth, if you just want to watch Purple Twinkies, that's totally fine. I will be here for a while. I'm playing this for quite a bit. They released co-op mode to Steam owner. Huh. Is it actually out, or are they just kind of testing it with some of the players? Okay, green beans. We're going to accept this quest because I am in fact growing green beans. So, I can give Marnie 1. Okay, we can also get this. Oh no, we can't. It's 10,000. My mistake. Oh, what was it supposed to say? That's fine. You know what? This thing can be a little bit touchy, so it's understandable. Actually, I should have kept those leeks because those are good for energy. But anything I grow, I am gonna sell, because it's just good money, you know. All right, so we said we're gonna get 6 potatoes. So there's our 6 potatoes, and simply because it will close, whereas my farm will not close, we're gonna go see Clint so we can crack open these Easter eggs. Okay, go ahead. And also, you know, you've been banned, Check. Don't worry, I won't ban anybody. I promise. I don't even know if you could do that. That would be something. That'd be kind of messed up though, because then people might abuse it a little bit. You're testing out other streams to see what they're doing. I was actually going to start off with Minecraft, and I looked at a few of their streams, and I noticed there's a lot of kids on right now playing, and they're doing some crazy stuff. I actually saw one who was doing a hard survival. I don't think it was a kid though. I couldn't be sure because there was no audio, but they were doing something. I think it was like hard survival, and I was like, wow, that's. I used to do hard survival a lot, but then I was like, eh. Okay, so Gunther needs that, and he needs the sandstone. So we got 2 items that we can give to the museum. Always important. Always love giving to the museum, because I actually like museums in real life. So, and being that I'm actually a few hours away from DC, I do like going to the Smithsonian, which is humongous. UHC. What is UHC? I might have. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know acronyms, so. Actually, you know what? We also forgot we have this on hand, and we can't use it because we've already given it to Gunther. Minecraft Ultra Hardcore. No, I have not played that. Is that... Can you do that on console? Is that something on console now, or is it just for PC? Or I wouldn't mind though. It's probably like ridiculous. Actually, sounds fun. I do like challenges every once in a while, so I'll probably do something like that one day where I'll do a, you know, just PC. Okay, yeah, I haven't played Minecraft on PC ever. I'm predominantly a console player, simply because well, I've used my money on consoles more than PC, and I kind of regret not saving my money up. Yes, I have the forest on this. This is the legit playthrough, and I have the forest set up right here. It's actually a really cool layout. You know what though? The reason I like it so much is because if you look at it, there's not it's not overwhelming with farmland. You can farm quite a bit, as you can see. There's quite a bit of farmland, but it's not overwhelming. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a sporadic nature to it, which is nice. Gold apples and potions. Let's see, what do we want to do with the... Oh, that's right, I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, so we'll plant these, get some potatoes. And the great thing, again, potatoes only take 6 days. That's not too bad. What we're going to do is most likely use the rest of my money to get strawberries, just to kind of get more money going. Oh, the forest game? No, I've never played that before. I don't think I've ever heard of it either. What is it about? Alright, let's throw this in here just because. And let's go to the mines. We'll actually take the back way, because there could possibly be some forage that I can pick up. And that is always awesome. And we can talk to our best friend here. I should have watered his bowl. I didn't think about it. Alright. So we got ourselves a new weapon too, which is great. This actually is helping me a lot down in the mines. I'm gonna try to upgrade my pickaxe soon. Once I get it, my mining level the same as my fishing, which is level 3. Hopefully it'll be after this, you know, survival game. Okay, I'll check it out. Is it on? It's on console, right? Because I can't play really any PC games that are new. I can only play certain games because my console's from, my PC's from 2007. And it, you know, it's Windows Vista, and that's not supported anymore by a lot of platforms, which really sucks. Oh man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's right. Once I get it up to level 3, I'll switch back to fishing and get my pickaxe upgraded, so that way I don't have to worry about, you know, missing out on mining, because I'll be doing something else. So we got a few more bars, and we completed a quest. Not Robin's axe. Alright, and while we're here, and we have coal on us, we can easily put 3 more back inside. Okay, they released on console too? I'll look it up and see what's going on with it. Alright, we're on the 15th floor, so let's get everything going. Destroy this thing before it turns blue. So we don't want that. Whew. I thought he was about to turn on me. There we go. Alright, let's hope we can get lucky this time and actually... Oh, no. I want him wandering off. Oh, no. Oh, whew. I thought he was about to change. That would have been bad. I do not like when they change. We all know what they look like. We all know the sound. It's not exactly a favored sound. It's kind of like when you hear when there's a creeper. Although I think those other creatures are a lot more annoying. The ones that are in the skull cavern. I just can't stand those things. They're just so ridiculous. Okay, let's see if we can get around and destroy every last one of these before they get us. Okay, good. We got them. And we got ourselves a way down. Fantastic. Alright, we're almost there to the 20th floor. Welcome back, Gabe. You haven't missed much, just talking about what I'm doing for the day, or at least for the next couple of days on Stardew. Getting tongue-tied again. But as we all know, that happens. Alright, uh-oh. We got one of those little things. Got him. Let's see if there's some over here, too. Because there are... They pretty much have a tally board of... In the Adventurers Guild of all the creatures, at least a lot of them that are down here. And you got to kill a certain amount to unlock several things in the Adventurers Guild. So I've been on this floor because that's been used already. So now we just basically got to find the next way down. And unfortunately on this game, I got lucky right there yet again. Oh, okay. Hey, I forgot he was gonna be broadcasting his stream. Otherwise, I would have came in and saw it before I started broadcasting. Because, you know, I'm all for supporting other people that want to stream too and checking out their stuff and hanging out with them too. I just didn't know when he was gonna do it, so I didn't plan properly. I actually didn't plan on doing this tonight, but it's just for some reason I cannot stop streaming. It is every day I gotta see. It seems like I gotta do it because it's just so much fun. It's really enjoyable, and I like that there's always people who are constantly here, you know, like Gabe and stuff, and it's really cool. Alright, we're on the 20th floor. We got it. And we got a new weapon, a steel small sword. I don't know if it's going to be stronger than what I have, but this does 9 to 16 damage, so let's see what the steel small sword does. It does 4 to 8, so it's not as much. So we can actually, because we're going to go up here anyway, we can go back up here and head into the Adventurers Guild and sell it, because it's not worth, you know, as much as we were hoping. Well, it doesn't do as much damage, rather. And we got a few items that are going to be effective for us. We got some white algae. Not a whole lot of energy, but being that my meter is not that high, my energy meter is not that high, the white algae is still going to be pretty good to supplement my energy as we go into the mines. Alright, so let's put some more of these in here. We can always have copper bars. We always need to have some, especially when I start doing the tappers, the tree tappers. What I like to do is I do one of each tree until I start really farming the trees. I'll make a certain amount of each tree kind of in a row next to each other, and I'll put tappers on it, and I'll start collecting everything that comes from them. And another good thing to do is if you really don't want to do any on your farm, there's trees outside of your farm that you can use as well. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm also actually planning on doing that. If anybody didn't know, I was actually going to start doing tutorial videos on this game. Kind of simple little tricks and, you know, stuff that maybe new players don't know, because there's still a lot of people out there who haven't played it who might like this game, and they don't know because they haven't played it yet. And I want to kind of give them like a little bit of a head start by saying, hey, here's something you can do instead of this. Similar to the mines right here, where I have one treasure chest, sometimes more, it depends on how much I find down here. How I have one treasure chest right here, and I have my, you know, furnaces here too. It's really just a convenience factor. You know, you don't have to run everything back to your, you know, your farm, and you can just keep going down in the mines. Whereas typically, some people won't do that, you know what I mean? Oh, the Adventurers Guild? Well, what happens is, I know you get a trophy for it. I think you get a trophy for it, I'm pretty sure. Well, on here it's a trophy, on other, you know, it's achievements on Xbox, and I forget what it is on Steam. I haven't played much of my games on Steam. But I know I think you get a trophy, and then you also gain items every time you complete one of the monsters that you have to kill a certain amount of. You get an item that's pretty effective. There's one that actually increases drops from monsters, so you'll be able to find the harder to find drops every time you kill. And it's a ring, I think that's what it is. It's a ring that you wear. Usually I wear that later on in the game with the iridium band. Pretty effective combination, because the iridium band has it has a light to it. I think it's magnetized. You know, it's got several things to it. So it's really cool. Alright, so we got the next ladder. Y'all are just good luck for me tonight. Every time I do this. See, look at this. Look at this. I'm already going to be on the 24th floor, and it's not even 12 yet. I've gone through 10 floors in one day, and normally that's what is recommended, 5 to 10 floors a day. Probably more than that if you're really trying to go, you know, the distance. But, I mean, damn. That's fantastic. I just made it to the 25th floor already. And just in time, too. Alright, so we're going to throw everything in here that we usually put in here. And I'm not quite sure why I'm keeping these right now. I should be selling them because I don't plan on getting with Abigail. I forget who I was actually going to marry on here. I think it was someone different. We'll keep them just in case I change my mind. But we're actually going to keep these on hand as well because before I upgrade my pickaxe tomorrow, because I think I leveled up. Nope, I didn't level up. Well, we're just gonna go fishing anyway because if I keep putting it off, I would like to have a higher fishing level because that's one of the easiest ways to make monies early on. Monies, tongue twisting. That's the easiest way to make money early on when you're farming on your first year, on your first month. Fishing is just it's so easy, and also it's good to go fishing because you can fill up the community center. If you don't like fishing though, you don't really have to. There's ways around it. They're just not the easiest of ways because the traveling cart merchant sells fish. It's just you won't get all the fish that you're hoping for as soon as you want it, but that's still the option's there. We'll take these back to the mine. We'll just keep them in here for now because I actually forgot that I had them. All right, now let's make some bait, which for some reason I can't make. There we go. Much better. So we can clear up some inventory space because that was taking up space itself. And everything else we can just kind of keep on hand. And we'll turn this into more fertilizer. Just to kind of get rid of it. Alright, so now we have energy-giving items, which we're not selling. Very good stuff. 40 energy, 30, 20. Actually, it's kind of descending. 40, 30, 20. And then we got our geodes. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this up. And we're going to take this out and this out because we're going to be watering our plants when we get up. Obviously, I don't have my sprinklers set up just yet because I haven't made it to the point in the mines where I can get iron. I need iron and I need copper bars to make a sprinkler. We got this because we're going to go fishing so we can upgrade our fishing pole to get, to use our bait, which I prefer. It's recommended, but you don't have to do it. And our pickaxe is going to get leveled up. So we have a plan. All right, so let's put our guy to bed. And puppy dog sleeping. And if I remember correctly, they said it's not going to rain. Okay. And we don't have any recipes. Alright, so we just finished the next day. We'll see what we got. I don't think I put anything in my... No, I didn't. Okay, so my combat's leveled up. That's a good thing. It's matched up with my mining, but it won't be quite the same because my mining has been level 2 kind of before my combat. And as you can see, the dwarf scroll is not worth a damn, so... But it's no point in keeping it unless you like collecting those types of things. Otherwise, just sell it. Once you give it to Gunther, it's useless. The only time it's not useless is if you get any of the ones after the ones you found. Otherwise, I would just get rid of them. There's no point. All right, day 12. Let's begin the day. Let's see if it's gonna rain tomorrow. I'm hoping, praying. That's right. The Egg Festival. What's going on, Marza? Well, we got the Egg Festival tomorrow, and I believe that's the one where you can buy the strawberries. We're going to grab those, and we're going to plant them as well. So that starts at 9 a.m. Alright, well, we got a lot of things to water, so let's start that. And we have our items to keep our energy up today. We're also going to go and head to the south portion of the map and go look for spring onions. That's alright, Logan. No worries. If you know what, eventually you'll see it from YouTube if you it'll tell you eventually. Not much, just doing all the basic stuff on my legit playthrough right now. Just watering plants. Got a plan for today. Gonna level up my pickaxe, do some fishing. I'm gonna crack open my little Easter eggs over there to the far right, and yeah. So everybody who just got in, what's everyone else going? What are y'all up to? How's your day been? How are you? Probably a better way. Just get right to it. How are you? How are you doing? Tell me what's going on with your day. My day's been truly and utterly boring. I've just been watching Ghost Adventures and looking for more jobs. Looking for jobs around outside of my town. So nothing much here. I would like to crack open a beer, but I've been pretty good. I've gone close to a month without drinking. So, ooh, the pit. That's good stuff right there. Oh, nice. I take it was fun, though, Logan. I'm hoping. And Gabe, I like the Pit DLC. I actually liked all the DLC. It's just good stuff, Okay, so now that we're done watering this, We're going to head down south and check out if there's any spring onions. And again, I like that there's a lot of areas to farm here, but there's not too many, so it's not overwhelming like the basic farm layout. I might do this more often, this layout. It's really fun. And it's Friday. I'm glad I noticed that. It is Friday, so we're going to go talk to the traveling cart merchant. See if she has anything of interest for us. We don't have a whole lot of money, but she's got salmon berries. We'll be getting those soon because that's, you know, it's a springtime item. Okay, we already have that. We really don't need any of this stuff. So far, so good. Tomatoes we can get next. This we can buy. This is actually needed. Okay. That's actually a good thing. It keeps your tolerance low so you don't have to spend as much money on, you know, beer and liquor. And it keeps yourself healthier than you would be if you were like me, who drank almost every other day. I was a bit of an alcoholic, not to the point where I was a functioning alcoholic. And it's not, it sounds funny, but it's really not. It's kind of a bad thing, but I come from a long line of drinkers, so, you know, I'm part Irish, like big time. If you saw my face, you'd be like, oh, look at that. He has dark hair, dark eyebrows, and red facial hair. Weird as hell. All right, so we're not finding, oh, we found one. Okay. All right, let's head up to the town. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks. I hate when that happens. You feel like you want to bust through a bunch of levels, but you're just kind of like, eh. The story, though. A lot of the story is really fun to check out. And, again, I didn't say this to everybody, but welcome. I said it to a few people that came in, but everybody is welcome. Sit back, relax, have fun. Hopefully, I make your day just a little bit better if it wasn't good in the first place. Alright, let's head into town. We have all of our items. We're going to throw this into the community center because we do need it. As a matter of fact, most of what I've picked up is going to be useful for us. It is an energy-giving items and as well as health. So we'll be good to go when it comes to fishing today. Matter of fact, what's the lowest? I think the spring onion's the lowest. So we're going to eat that one first. And then we'll eat this. And that should tide us over. We might need to grab... Let's do one of the algae. Because I only need just enough, you know what I mean? Yeah, I understand. That's what I would do too, to be honest. Okay, we've made it to Clint's. So let's process our geodes, because if we don't, we'll have to wait until our tool is done. Always do that first before you plan on leveling up a tool. Gather all your geodes if you've held on to them. And then process them before you actually do your tool, because otherwise you gotta wait. So we got something new. I believe it's something, yep, we can give to Gunther. We got some copper, which is also good. We gotta go grab the bars. I totally forgot about that. So let's give our item, what was this? Jaguite. Let's go give that to Gunther. I'm glad you can't give him stuff like a gift, otherwise that would have really been bad if I talked to him with that. Okay, so there's more items that are placed up there, and this is always good to do, especially early on, when you first start, if you're doing a legitimate playthrough, because you can get free cauliflower seeds, and I think you get melon seeds from either the community center or there as well, but I do know that you get some seeds early on, and that's very helpful. Those cauliflower seeds I didn't buy. Those were given to me through, you know, the museum. You can't beat that. It's free money. And it's not as if I'm trying to minimize, maximize, like I'm sure a few of you've heard already as I've done the streams for this legit playthrough. I'm not trying to make huge amounts of money. I'm just trying to keep my guy afloat, even though you really don't technically need the money. If you think about it, you'll be fine without it. I think it's up here. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the pantry. Yep, here we go. So we got our first item from the animal bundle. 2 large eggs, large goat milk, wool, and I think that's a duck egg. We don't need all of it, we just need 5. And the duck egg, I want to say the duck egg's probably harder to get, but I think it's the goat. I'm not entirely sure. The barn, I know for a fact, is a bit difficult to get before other items. And I do want to make a silo, so let's go check that out. I think that doesn't cost much. I want to say it's about 100 gold. But we're going to go past Robin's house. We'll check. Alright, Logan. Come back in if you feel like it later. If you got any free time. We'll be here. Take it easy, man. Alright, we're going to go inside Robin's and check that out real quick just to kind of get an idea, because I don't remember everything, you know. Yeah, the Legion's actually, I like all the factions, so I mean they're interesting in their own way. So yeah, we need 100 stone, 100 gold, 10 clay, and 5 copper bars. So let's go grab those bars and see if we got any more that we could possibly throw at this, because I would like to actually get my silo started so I can have a coop. I mean, you can have a coop, it's just you need a silo really, because cutting all that grass on the farm, that's gonna go into there as food as opposed to just being wasted. So we got some clay in here. We're gonna hold on to that, and we got almost enough. So we're gonna have to make 1 bar before we continue, and that will be just enough to make not only the upgrade for the pickaxe, but also we have enough bars for our silo. We just need to see if we have enough clay and enough stone. And in the first hour, I'm going to do this every hour, on the hour, if possible. I'm going to take a little break, like 5 minutes, if that, you know, go use the restroom, get something to drink, grab something to eat. And, you know, I encourage anybody else to do so as well, unless you have the ability to do it without, you know, any issues. Well, say hello to the bird then. What type of bird is it? Alright, so we're just going to wait for this bar. Alright, come on. These usually don't take too long, so I'm waiting for it to pop soon. There we go. Alright, we got enough of these. We don't want to take that with us, because that's not needed. Okay, and we can leave here. Okay, so we got what we need to effectively make our pickaxe better. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we need 100 stone, 10 clay, just 100 gold. I mean, that's no big deal. That's nothing. Alright. We'll go level up our pickaxe first, since we have nothing else we need to do. And the following day, it's going to be the egg festival. So, strawberries. All of our money we put into strawberries. I should have a lot more money in this if I were really trying to, you know, make money, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel is not very well liked in Fallout 4. Alright, there's our copper pickaxe. That actually makes me regret what I just did, simply because, as you can see, I don't have that much money now. I think I probably should have waited on that. But, you know, you live and learn, and it's fine. I don't really care, to be honest. I will just go fishing for the rest of the day. And I'll just try to supplement that as best I can. So, let's head back to the farm, grab a few more materials, and go get a silo. We can use the remainder of our money to go get that. And then we'll work on a coop after that, because we're going to need it in general just for the community center, but also because I really want a coop. I think they're pretty cool. I like having coops because I like having one of each type of animal at least. You know, I don't need like a bunch of animals. Just one of each would be great. Not kind of overdoing it. Alright, we don't have all the stone, but we can buy stone from Robin, so that's not a problem. She's actually going to be closing up soon, I believe. I think she closes at 4. So, what we'll do is we'll just put everything in here, and we have to get more clay anyway. We'll keep this put aside, and we'll just go fishing. Because it's no big deal if I don't get the coop and the silo right now. I'm not really worried about it. Alright. I might just do some river fishing, but I do like the ocean. But since Willie's not going to be open very much longer, there's really no point in going to the ocean unless I'm trying to catch a certain type of fish. But I believe I've caught every type of fish I can, for the most part, for this season. I'm probably missing some, but that's alright. So now we're just going to keep catching fish, try to make our money back. We won't probably make $2 grand, but we'll get close to. If we really just keep at it, I think we'll get roundabout. And if we get easier fish, they're not as costly, but because my level's going up, they'll have more of a value. Matter of fact, let's go test that out, because I don't remember if that actually works still or not. But as I recall, a lot of people said fishing by the rock out at the ocean on here yields, I think, higher quality fish. And look at that, we also have beach forage. I totally forgot about that. I'm glad that we came down here. Let's go look for the other forage, because that'll also give us money. And later on, as I get better, I'll probably keep more of this stuff, you know, for recipes and things like that to cook. Alright, so we got all that. That's actually going to be a decent amount of money for such an early on character. It's going to be a good amount of money. So does anybody hear about, I think it was Sims 4 is coming out on console. I told my girlfriend about it because we both like the Sims games. I remember playing the very first Sims and, you know, all that on computer. And she was like, yeah, I wouldn't bother with it. Because I think she said they took out everything from Sims 3 that was good for Sims 4. So basically, like, all the good stuff from Sims 3 isn't in Sims 4 or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't played much of the newer ones because I didn't have the ability to, due to the fact that a lot of them were, you know, it's PC oriented. That's where they started. Which is fair, you know. But I was really hoping it would have been, you know, good enough. You know what? Let me fish in the shadow of the rock and see if that makes any difference. There we go. Let's see if we get something better. Because I'm fishing kind of behind it. I don't think that's as effective. Okay. Not catching anything just yet. But I will. Hopefully. I need some money. I don't want to go into the egg festival with nothing. I'd like to come out with a few, you know, strawberries. And strawberries are great. Items like that give you potentially more than one when you harvest them, and they stick around. They're not just one-time harvest. Those are really good to have. And that's why I like blueberries too. That in life, I actually love blueberries. So, you know, it's like a no-brainer when I want to plant those. But being that I'm not trying to make a whole lot of money on here, I want to plant one of every type of crop. And I think I'm going to leave it to a simple 4 pattern, you know, like a T shape across, where I got one on top, one on the bottom, and then one on each side. So that way I can start using sprinklers. Because after this day, I'm going to go back to mining after the egg festival, simply because I need to get to the iron in order to start making my sprinklers. That's very important. And it's not because, you know, I'm actually secretly trying to make money. It's because it really is important, because it saves energy when you're trying to actually do other things throughout the day. And some of this is actually not bad. I think I'm catching some good stuff. And as you can see, I'm not using any exploits. I'm not using the journal. At 12 o'clock, I will be running his happy ass back to the house, because... Okay, so we got some alright quality. We got silver, just a continuous stream of silver quality fish, or white star quality, whichever you prefer. I like silver, because, I mean, it goes silver, gold, and then iridium. Iridium fish. And that's one thing I like about one of the perks that you can get from foraging. It allows you to not only get multiples of a foraged item, but also the potential... Actually, not the potential. You will get it. You will get iridium items once you get to, I think, the max foraging, which is only good for certain things, but even still, you know, every once in a while you find a forged item. You know, the better the quality, the better, you know, its qualities, in a sense, too. And I'm not going to keep that. Like, for example, let's say I picked up an item that's edible like these, like a leek, but it was iridium. That energy would be much higher than it would be if it was just what it is now. Like, it's 40 right now, but with iridium, I think it's like, gets closer to 100. Something like that. I do know that they raise the quality of the item as well. And that's also pretty good to have. But by then, you should be making enough money to just kind of either make or buy items that give you way more energy than anything you forage. Generally speaking. Alright, it's getting closer to 12. We're catching more fish. We still have plenty of energy because we didn't do too much today. The following day, we're going to need a lot of these energy items for, when we go to the mines, because we're going to try to get lower and lower. And I just remembered something. I'm not sure if Friday or the next day is going to count against me when it comes to my tool being leveled up. See, because I leveled it up today, so that it counts for tomorrow, and then he'll probably come in eventually. You know what? If is he still streaming? Because I'm pretty sure he's probably just enjoying that because it is fun. Oh, we got ourselves a halibut. But if it doesn't count against me, then I should be okay. For I think I want to say Sunday the pickaxe should be done. So tomorrow is going to be kind of wiped away anyway with getting the strawberries because I believe it ends the day after you end the festival. And you know that's fine for me. I don't really care. So we're going to catch as many fish as we can before 12. And I'm glad we're catching energy items. That's fantastic. That means I don't have to pay any money. Okay. Well, he's probably just looking for it then, I guess. I think right now Gabe's the only one in here. It only shows me one person, though. And like I said, there's an issue with it. I think it fluctuates sometimes depending on if there's more foot traffic than usual. And, you know, people either come and go real quick, and then it'll show them, and then it'll leave. And, you know, it has a delay, I believe. Something to that effect. I'm not sure. Alright, let's try to get both the fish and the treasure chest. Alright, we got that. Fish isn't putting up too much of a fight, so this should be no problem. Yep, not a problem at all. We got the fish, and we got some copper. Not bad. It's close to 12, so I'm going to make my guy leave, just so that way I get back home on time and I can situate all my items into the collection bin. And then we are... Uh-oh. We got ourselves a Linus cutscene. It's when he goes digging through the trash and you have the option to reprimand him or any number of options. Anyway, we're close to 15 minutes till an hour. Once that hour mark comes, I will be pausing the game. I'll take a quick little break, restroom, get something to drink, something to eat, and then I'll keep streaming. The stream will not stop, just to be clear. It's going to keep going. They've been causing a real mess. Nope, it's not the raccoons. It's Linus. Aw. Nope, nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, that's messed up. Some of these are just kind of... They're not the best of answers, but I do always say this to him because I like Linus. No, he's not harming anyone. If anything, he's actually helping them because it means that their trash isn't going to be full for other animals to get into, which... I mean, yeah, animals, you know, it's nice to feed them too, but... It's Linus. Yeah, he's not going to go into George's trash cans now. He's just going to go into Gus's. But the great part about this is that he actually gets a nice little surprise from going through Gus's trash can. Uh-oh. He's on to you, Gus. But you know what? This is why I like Gus too. Zucchini fritters. That's probably got to be good. Zucchini's pretty good. I gotta wonder what those taste like. Oh, and he's got spicy marinara. Oh my god. Gus is gonna kill me here. He's gonna make me even hungrier than I already am right now. That's okay. In 15 minutes, I can go get something to eat. I don't want to just cut out right in the middle of a stream just to go get something to eat or drink or whatever. I like to kind of keep it going for at least an hour and then, you know, take a little small break and then come back and just keep going. All right, so it's 12 o'clock, 12:20 right now. We're heading back to the farm. We're going to trade in all of our stuff into the collection bins and, well, we're going to go to the egg festival tomorrow. Get some strawberries. Hopefully, we'll have enough money to get a decent amount. just enough to really keep it going. Okay, so we have our anchovies, some halibut, herring. Most of what we caught, if not all of what we caught, was good quality. Anything not edible, I'm pretty much just going to throw into here. Except, obviously, fish, because, that's money. And the daffodil. Nuka World. Nuka World DLC was awesome. Love the Nuka World DLC. I actually kind of really want to play Fallout. I might do Fallout soon. Do a playthrough of Fallout. And I think we agreed that it wasn't going to rain because tomorrow is the festival. So, let's go to sleep and get prepared for that festival. We'll see how much money we get. Alright, our foraging is up, and perfect. We finally have our tappers. That means when I go mining again, I can actually make 3 tappers, 1 for each type of tree, and I can start collecting the resins. We can collect the maple syrup, the oak resin, and the pine tar. And those can be used for community center as well as building other things. Oh, look at that. That's not bad. We almost made 1,000. I can deal with that. That should be enough strawberries because I'm trying to keep my farm relatively small. Because, I mean, my guy's just a simple, humble wizard. He's not trying to hurt anybody. He's not trying to, make a big old corporation farm. All he's trying to do is live his life in the forest in peace. Which is what I would like to do. Okay, for the following day, let's make sure the weather is going to be... Yes, it is. Okay. See if we got anything to harvest. Oh, we do. Unfortunately, the bad part is this isn't going to be any good money for us right now because, well, the festival. And also we used our fertilizer to see if we would get any gold quality parsnips, and we didn't get any at all, so that sucks, but you know what? That's okay though. I'm not too worried about it. We'll just trade these in. Get our watering can out. We're not going to be doing any fishing today because we're going to be going to the festival. And we're going to hold on to these for when we go back to the mines. That's going to be very important. As well as these, because I think I'm going to go around my farm and collect enough stone to be able to get my silo built. Or you know what? No, I won't. I will buy the rest because it's not that much. On second thought, yeah, we'll just stick with it. Alright, and do we have anything we can plant? We can probably plant some spring seeds, but... let's go cut down some stuff. Alright, well, we're going to water everything. I'm going to keep this watered, so whenever I put anything... The strawberries could actually go here. This is about 14 plots, because it was 15 prior to this, but I have one plant that's right here. So if we can get about 14 strawberries, which I don't think we're going to be able to get, because I want to say that they're worth about 50 to 100, maybe 150. It's between that. It's between 150 and 50. I don't recall because I used to ignore it based off the exploits that I had. I just said screw it. I didn't really need them. Anyway, let's water everything here. Let's get all this set up. Let's also put some more watering in the watering can. Matter of fact, over there by the beans, we actually have... It seems like a tree has already been planted over there. And we don't need to worry about our energy today because we're only going to the egg festival and we're just planting a few things, no big deal. The following day, we're going to check and see if our pickaxe is done, if today counted. Probably didn't. If it did, though, that's awesome. Alright, so those are done. That's great. We can put this back in here. Let's go see if we can find some wild seeds. Just in case. There we go. Well, not wild seeds, mixed seeds, I'm sorry. And see if any of my trees drop anything. Because those mixed seeds are actually very nice to have. I'm not going to cut down this stuff because this can be put into your silo. So that's done. We'll hang on to that. Alright. So we got what we need. We got this saved up. We're going to put this next to, if we can, let's see. I want to put all the stuff that needs to be together like that, next to each other. Because this, among other things, is going to be used to make the silo. And that's why this is in here. These are in here just because I was gonna take them back to the mines, but I didn't even think about it. Put these in here, and everything else is good to go. So we can just kind of completely hit the wrong button. There we go. Make it kind of nice. The egg festival started, so let's head there and see if we can get 14 of those seeds. I'm hoping, but I'm not seeing it. If only those parsnips were done yesterday. Okay, we are now at the egg festival. Let's see what we have for the shop. There are 100, so we can get about 9. Oh well. That's not too bad. We'll just use the mixed seeds for the rest. And typically, you know, this is a cool festival. Normally I would do the egg hunt. Hey, you know, I might actually do it anyway. Let's do the egg hunt. I'll see how well I do. Because I remember where there's quite a few. Mostly up top. Okay, so there's, let's see. Usually Abigail wins. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's see if we can get the prize. Might not, but I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, definitely ready. Alright, let's see. Need to hurry. There's one. Oh, I'm gonna get back there and grab the other ones. Uh-oh. Ah, there's one back there. Got it. I know where he's going. Nah. That's mine. Alright, let's keep going. See if we can find any more back here. There's a few. Okay. We got up to 5. We're gonna need more than that, though. We're only down to 19 seconds. Come on. See if we can find any more. Oh, there's one over there. Alright, 6. Oh, there's another one. Almost. Oh, got one. Ah, I got 8. I might have beat her, but I don't know. Abigail's really good. But I got 8 eggs, so it might be a good thing. Oh, Lord. Hey, make sure there's a prize behind it. I'm sure you can get those kids to pick up that litter. Okay, who is it? Oh, Abigail. She probably got 9. Usually, if I don't get 9, I tend to lose. Oh, well. If I'd gotten to the graveyard quicker, I think it was because I hesitated back there looking for some of the eggs. I should have just got the ones I could see. Well, that's okay. We got our seeds. Alright. And we're going to pull out some mixed seeds for the rest of this to kind of cover up what we didn't get. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we're going to go check on our pickaxe the following day. So let's head inside and go to bed. And did it say it was going to rain? Nope. Alright, let's get into bed. Get to the next day. We got our strawberries, so that was pretty good. Not too bad, a little over 500 gold. It'll be a while before I really have some money coming in from what I do, but, you know, we're not too worried about that, are we? Alright, here we go. Next day. Let's get started. Do we have any good what? Nope. Queen of Sauce. What do we have? Coleslaw. Not a favorite dish of mine, but some people do enjoy it. Okay, so we got a parsnip, and it is not the quality I was looking for. So let's get out the old watering can, get the rest of this place done. I'm actually going to get out the scythe because I want to cover the last 2 spots of the ground here. So there's 1 seed. There we go. Okay. We just needed 2 seeds so I can cover the last of this. And look at that. We actually have our beans. So we can take one to the community center And we have one for, oh, that's right, the quest was timed. Ah, well. That's okay. We'll save one just in case. So we'll put one in here. We'll take one to the community center. Alright, so we're going to put our parsnip here and put all but one green bean because we need it for the community center. Daffodils will go in here as well. The rest of this is energy giving items, so we'll keep them on hand. And definitely put the fiber in here because you... Alright, let's water everything, get this done so we can actually get to work and hopefully have our pickaxe today. And the traveling cart merchant will be there, so let's see if we can afford anything. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Oh man, this is the highlight of my day. Watering my crops. We'll probably use sprinklers the next season, because right now we're still, you know, not quite down to the iron levels yet. And we're probably not going to be for just a little bit. But only for a little while. We'll get there eventually to the point where it'll be easy as finding copper, you know. No big deal. And our cauliflower is getting there. It's getting bigger. I still think it's funny. Damn, I just kidnapped a baby. I don't know if that's something you want to say out loud, especially around authorities. Alright, and we're done. So let's go fill up the can. Let's go fill up the can, put that back in there, and go grab the pickaxe if it's ready. I'm hoping it's ready. Might not be, though. Alright, so we got that done. Let's grab our weapon, because we're going to need that if we go down into the mines. Hey, what's going on, Elmo? Welcome to the stream of the evening. Okay, so now that we're down here, we're going to see what she has. I probably won't be able to afford something that I need from her, but it doesn't hurt to check. Never ever hurts to check, because you never know. Okay, periwinkle would have been good to have, because I need that. Pufferfish definitely would have been good to have. But that's about it. And to be honest, periwinkles you can get from crafting these. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't planning on playing tonight. I was mostly just gonna do a, you know, Stardew Valley stream and try to get further into the game because I'm still in only year 1. But I will be playing Minecraft again, so don't worry. That game is far from not being touched by me. I will definitely be playing Minecraft. Let's grab her axe since it's right here. There we go. We now have her axe. We can give that back to her. Yeah, if you want to stick around, though, and watch this stream, feel free, man, you know. Everybody's welcome. Nobody who comes in here is not welcome. You're always going to be welcome in here. I'll hang out and talk to everybody. So we got to definitely go see Robin. But first, we're going to go to the beach, too, because that is free money. Again. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. We're going to head down to the beach, grab some stuff down there, you know. Nothing big. Just whatever is lying around. And then we're going to check on our pickaxe, see if we have that. If not, we'll adjust our day accordingly. Alright, we have a few more things. I think I have not actually put a mussel. I don't think I put a mussel in, so let's check that. Crab pot. Nope, I have not put a mussel in, so a mussel could be put in here as well. We have an oyster, a clam, and a mussel. It'd be nice if I can get a few more things, but I don't think I'll be finding too much. And for anybody who's watching also, if you find a rainbow shell, keep it. You will need it later. Alright, there wasn't much over here. Not too much. There was one thing, though, so I'm kind of glad I came down here because now I have something to put into the community center. yet again. Alright, and we're gonna head over this way, grab the pickaxe. I probably should have sold what I had to Willie, the stuff I didn't need. I didn't think about it. I'll head back down there though. It's easier than going all the way back to my farm. So let's see if he's done. He is done. Cool. So we got our copper pickaxe. Okay. Now we can get just a little bit further into the mines, a little bit easier. Let's go sell Willie what we have right now, just so we have it, you know, out of the way, because right now it's just kind of in the way. Oh, okay. It is at the 1 hour mark. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to Willie's real quick before I do this. I'm gonna go into Willie's, sell my stuff, and I'm gonna go downstairs and grab me something, you know, to drink, something to eat. You know, use the restroom real quick, just like 5 minute break. And if anyone comes in and is wondering why nothing's going on, you know, if anybody wants to, just let them know that hey, I just took a real quick break. I'm gonna keep streaming for as long as I possibly can. But all right, so I'm gonna pause it right here, and I will return really soon. So don't worry, I'll be right back. Everyone, sit tight. Okay, I am back. We're all good to go. And my dog keeps trying to sniff my face while I'm trying to play. Hey, good boy. Okay, we got everything set up now. So, we're going to head to the mines and see how deep we can get today. Oh, man. Never ate that fast before in my life. I like doing these streams, so I don't like being away for very long. I don't want people thinking I just left my console on and, you know, the game's just kind of going with no real purpose. Okay. Now we have, yes, the green bean and the mussel. And those two things need to be put into their spots on here. I believe that's the crab pot that's needed for the mussel. So we only need 2 more things left. And if we're lucky, we could get a crab from doing the mines. And I think some people know what I mean. Because what it is there's a creature that you've seen before that lives underneath a little rock. It's, you know, it's kind of like a hermit crab in a way. I think it was for this, yes. We only need 1 more thing, and that's the cauliflower. Okay, so we got all that done. That's actually good that we have 1 step closer to finishing that, because as bundles are finished, extra parts of this place open up. Hey, what's going on, Alpha? Alright. Mad Dog, I am playing on PS4. And we are heading to the mines right now. Also, welcome. Let's give Robin back her axe, her hatchet. There we go. She almost chopped her toe off with the other one I was using. Well, that's probably not a good thing. Alright, so we got her axe back. That's 250 gold, which is nice because it puts us right at the threshold of 1,000 gold. And her husband's out here doing probably, who knows what. He looks like he's staring at a plant, but he's a pretty cool character on here as well. Most of the characters on here are relatively cool. There's just only a few that really rub me the wrong way, and Lewis is one of them. I do not really care much for Lewis. There's just something about him I just really don't like. Okay, so since we're here, we're going to put these inside of here so we can get a few bars, because we're going to make our tappers soon. And the tappers require 2 bars each. Not to mention, I think it's like 40 wood. Yeah. Alright. Well, since we're here, let's get started. Actually, let's get some energy in our system first, because we're kind of reaching the halfway mark on energy, and I kind of like to go at this place, you know, full energy as opposed to just kind of half-cocked, so to speak. Alright, and the seaweed doesn't have much. I like to get rid of the lower energy stuff first if I have a character like this that's, you know, just starting off. Get rid of that first, and then do the higher energy stuff if necessary, if need be. Alright, we're almost filled up. We don't have to be exactly filled up. I don't do that. I should, but I really don't, because, I mean, it's not too bad. Sometimes, like, lately, I've been getting really lucky on these streams with, you know, finding the next way down to get out of the level that I'm on. Don't want to separate them too much, because then they'll start turning into those annoying little moths that fly around trying to kill you. Okay, so there's no Dougies in here. There's no other ways around. So basically, since I haven't found a way out, well, I did now. I was going to say I was going to start digging for a way out, but as you can see, that kind of already put itself in front of me. Alright, let's get rid of this sucker. Alright, he's down. And anytime I see ore, I do tend to grab it. If I find the exit first, though, I'm not going to lie, I will ignore the ore, because it's all about getting through the whole mines, because you want access to all that ore that you'll be having. So it's best to kind of just ignore that and keep going, because you can always come back. There's floors that you can keep, you know, constantly coming to get ore of a certain type. I actually have a few of them written down. Oh, we got a topaz. That's our first. Well, that's a new gem, and that's one we can give to Gunther as well. So we're gonna hold on to that. And if you're not doing a playthrough that has to do with money, just keep those and give them to Gunther first. I know it's money, but you will find more. Trust me. It's not going to be your last topaz. It's not going to be your last diamond. You'll find them. Don't even worry about that. And this is the one area where I will get rid of fiber the most, simply because I want fiber. I will just stick to, you know, harvesting it off my farm, basically. I'm not going to worry about it down here. Okay, so I'm not going to get as lucky. I think I spoke too soon earlier. Oh, we do have one in here. It's like whack-a-mole, except this isn't a mole. And you can stay kind of close to the edge sometimes and lure them and just kill them, you know, at your leisure, which is fun. Oh man, we're just not getting very lucky on this level. Not currently. It'll probably get better as we go on, but you know, lately every time I stream, it seems like I find the next way down in the mine. I guess I spoke too soon. Oh, here we go. All right. Ooh, we got plenty of copper here. That is a good thing. And we're just gonna keep going and keep going and keep going because we're gonna get down to the iron levels. And yes, I know that there's a staircase here, but what I'm gonna do is, because I'm doing actually quite well, I'm gonna go run and grab this earth crystal, since these are not easy to come by if you don't know where to find them. And then I'm gonna head down here. Am I excited? Oh, you have no idea. I've been waiting ever since I heard about it. I am super excited. Are you excited? I like your name, Mountain Dew Mania. I am excited for multiplayer, yes. As long as they do it right, which I think with Concerned Ape, Eric Burrow, he can't do wrong. He did a very good job at this game. I think it's really going to be a great multiplayer experience. I'm hoping. There's a lot of speculation going around, but I'm really hoping that they do a good job. And if he's the one in charge of it, I think it'll be in good hands. I heard somewhere that he wasn't though, that's kind of disheartening. I really hope he is. Okay, so we're actually running into quite a bit of copper, which is really good. I need to save up a bit of copper, and also I'm running low on energy. Did Bethesda? No, I think Microsoft was fully in charge of that. I want to say, because I'm actually a fan of Bethesda. So, are you excited too? Yep. It's hard not to be. I mean, this is a great game, so it's really going to be awesome when you can actually play with somebody else, and you can both have your own farms and stuff. You know, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it, but it would be really cool. Even if you have to share a farm, as long as it's. I don't know. I'm just excited. I can't wait. I don't even care at this point. I just want to play with my girlfriend and my brother, and you know, maybe some other people. Never know. So we got a few Easter eggs, which I like to call them, from some of the barrels. 343. Okay. I know Microsoft was in charge of it though, wasn't it? Weren't they? Because I thought it was. That's the reason why it's on Xbox only, because it's a Microsoft game. They helped produce it, didn't they? I think that's what it was. Alright, we gotta find the exit now. I want to say sometimes you get really lucky, and if you go to the very beginning, you'll actually just find... Actually, I'm taking one of these. If not both. Reason being is because I don't have a torch or a ring that has a light on it yet. It's nice to have a torch, because you can place it down in certain areas when it gets darker in the mines. And we made it to floor 30. Awesome. So we're going to head back to the top. We're going to check on our ore. And since we got quite a bit more ore, how much is it for a furnace? 20. We're going to make one furnace because I don't want to use up all of my ore. And now we're up to 4 furnaces, which is good. So let's put all this stuff in here. I know I have bombs that I could be using, but I'm not going to. I'm saving them. Alright, we're going to put these in here too. They're good for creating things. Alright, we need one more piece of coal. There we go. Yeah, I forgot who I learned this from. I think part of what I'm doing here I learned from veteran players, and other part is just what I like to do personally. The furnaces was, I think, my sort of coming to terms with, you know, it'd be better to have them here than to have them at my farm, because then I have to run everything back. Whereas I can come up from this, you know, wherever I'm at in the mines, throw everything in this treasure chest, put all my stuff in here, and then there you go. Okay. Well, we're going to put these in here for now to kind of hold them. The rest of this is going back to the farm with me. It's 11 p.m. on the game, and I really don't want to be stuck out here and pass out, so I'm going to head back a little earlier instead of the usual 12, because I think it's a bit farther. Ah, excuse me, I had to get something to drink. Alright, so we're going to head back. And we'll keep kind of making furnaces as we go. I'm not really too interested in making like the biggest furnace place ever. Eventually that whole entire area will be filled up with furnaces in a way that fits. It's not going to just be like furnaces everywhere, you know, no big deal. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I actually planned on making tutorials for new players for this game, and that was going to be something I was going to cover. But yeah, go ahead. That's perfectly fine with me. Alright, we're going to turn our fertilizer into that, and that bait is just ever eluding. Every time I try to go to it, it skips right over it. It is just... Alright, and we're going to throw our one and pretty much only other thing inside of there. Say hello to our little friend. Actually, I think we said hello to them this morning. And we're going to hop into bed and get ready for the next day. By the way, Mountain Dew Mania, welcome. I usually tell everybody welcome, but I keep getting so sidetracked on everything I'm doing. There's so much to do in this game. Welcome, and anybody else who's here who may not want to talk, if they are, welcome. I'm glad you decided to hang out with me and watch this stream. And I hope you have fun. I hope you learn. It'd be cool if you learned some cool stuff from this, too. Ah, man. Alright. Gotta check for the next day to make sure that there's, you know... Yeah, no problem. Alright, it's gonna be fairly cloudy, but no rain. And there's no new recipes. Oh, we got our wild plants going up. No, I do not want to eat a leek. Yeah, I'll definitely throw some out there while I'm doing this, so don't even worry about that. And I'm not going to sell some of these because you see how they have energy? That's not easy to come by. Mostly that's why I grew them. Because on this game, this is a laid-back playthrough, but I will be giving tips on stuff if because I know Mountain Dew Mania definitely wants to learn some tips, so I'll try to throw some out too. Let's see. I think everything else is good to go right here. Nothing else is trying to come up. We're going to get rid of all this right now, and the reason being is because when I can start making sprinklers, I want to have different plot setups. And by that I mean basically, I'll show you an example. Because I can make sprinklers now, it's going to look like this instead. Because this is how the sprinkler waters the plants. It's in a T shape. The sprinkler will be here, and it's going to water here, 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 and here. So ideally, once you earn the sprinklers and you start doing more crops, you're going to want to plant them like that. There's other ways of doing it too. And oh, here we go. See, now this is perfect. I will actually sell what I have now. Once salmon berries come into season, you should spend, and this is recommended stuff. I'm never going to tell you what to do on here. You should spend a recommended full day running around harvesting them. And I'm not kidding. And the reason being is because, look at this. They provide 25 energy and 10 health. Being that sometimes you get multiples, and not only that, but they're everywhere. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. It's free food. It's free energy. I mean, it's ridiculous, you know? And cave carrots are nice to have too. So we're going to put these tools up, the ones that I don't need, because we're going to keep mining today. I'm trying to get to iron. These are being saved up as well, and I think everybody knows what for. If not, I'm actually saving up to get a silo, because that's going to be the first thing I put up. It's going to be back here behind my house, if possible. Actually, I don't think you can put it here. I'm going to put it on the side. Yes, yes, exactly. And we're going to pull out our fully filled up can. And I mention this a lot of times in my streams. And also, just in case you're wondering, Mountain Dew Mania and anybody else, I'm still very new to streaming and YouTube. I've only been streaming for, I'd say, a week. And it's very fun. I actually really like it, and I keep meeting a whole lot of new and cool people. But I'm gonna let everybody know that yes, I'm still very new at this. So if I'm doing anything wrong or anything just seems kind of not the way it's supposed to be, if you're a streamer, if you're kind of a veteran, or if you know about streaming, just let me know. Because I'm not sure. I'm just kind of winging it, you know, just doing whatever. And so far, people seem to enjoy it, and I'm glad. Because, you know, I always said if nobody was going to enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. You know, I'm not going to force my streams down people's throats. I don't want to do that. Oh, and we got to get some more water. We're almost done. We got 10 more plants. 10 more plants to water, and then we'll be done here. And these are not quite yet ready to harvest. They're getting there, though. They're very close. And we can take one and put it into the community center as well, because we're keeping track of that. And in case you didn't notice, if you didn't know, if you're new to playing, right here, after you get the community center open... Yes, I can. I'm sorry. That happened with my other stream, too. The music kind of auto-resets itself. I don't know why it does that. That should be good right there. Sorry about that. I guess it kind of drowns out my voice in a way, too. But anyway, good practice, and I'm going to kind of throw out these little tips, too, but I'll make personalized videos eventually about it. A good practice when you're watering your crops with your watering can, every time you're done, always refill it, because the next day, it just makes life that much easier. Is it good to go now, Mountain Dew Mania? I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to drown myself out and then have, you know, everybody just listen to nothing but music, and then, you know, that would have been terrible. Oh, we got ourselves a mushroom over here too. And this is a great part about the forest, is that you can harvest. All right, I'll just call you Dew. We'll just call you Dew. That's easier. Oh, and here is Grandpa's shrine. Here he's left a letter. Wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. And what that means, I'm not going to spoil it just in case anybody doesn't want to know, but what it is you're waiting for the 3rd year, the beginning of the 3rd year, for something to happen. And if anybody wants to know, I'll tell them. If you don't want to know, I'd recommend skipping this part if you do watch these streams after the fact. But it's actually really cool, and if you it's pretty neat, actually. I kind of liked it. I like that little system that they put in the game. All right, so we're gonna go around picking up everything. Get the salmonberry bushes. There's a lot more outside of here than there are inside. So, and yeah, I know I'm not supposed to use that tool for that, but oh well, it was in my way. All right, let's see if we can find some more. They're very good to have. I like to have them all the time. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Let me get back around here. I'll just use my weapon. And normally I would keep fiber, but it grows back, and it's not at my farm, so I'm just going to get rid of it because it's taking up inventory space. And I haven't saved up 10,000 to get the 36 backpack slots. So, on here, I used to, actually, this is the first time I've used anything outside of the normal farm layout, if you meant for this game. And I'm really falling, you know, I'm not going to say in love, because that's just a bit odd. I've really gotten to like the forest layout. It's really cool because I like to kind of make backstories for every character I play. And this guy is based off of just the name that I have for my YouTube as well, which is Jack of Shades. He's a wizard. And it's kind of cool having him in a forest where I'm not overwhelmed by all the land I can farm on. I can kind of have little gardens and stuff, and I can do various things outside of just having just a big old farm, you know what I mean? I like the forest layout though. It's really cool. I like how you can get those morel mushrooms, I think it's called. Yeah. And as you can see, we've gotten up to, I think it says 10. Yeah, we got 10 salmon berries. That's going to be a lot of good energy for us when we're in the mines. Excuse me. Alright, so we're checking down here for spring onions as well, because those are very good early on booster for energy. Yeah, it just made sense too, because there's like, I also like to write stories. I've always been really interested in writing, and I've been really good at it, you know. And I made stories behind this guy, and he has his own home and everything, and you know, it's kind of cool to have that forest, because it fits the story even more so. So I can almost act out that character on here. Oh, you do? That's fun. I like being creative, you know, so it's like, it's just kind of, it's one of those creative outlets I have besides like drawing and, you know, molding clay, which I haven't done in a very long time, but I used to be able to mold anything. I'm pretty sure I still could. I just haven't tried. All right, so we're going to sell the rest of this stuff in here. Yeah, well, you know what's really cool? If you haven't tried it yet, Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, I think it's called. I actually published so far just one story. You can go through that, and it doesn't cost anything. And it's actually really cool. You should look into it if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I did it just because, you know, why not? That's really cool. Let's see, do we need to sell anything else? Actually, we need to get rid of this. These I'll always keep, but those I don't really keep all the time. Let me get rid of these too, because they are energy, but you know. Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's just one story I've done so far. It's based off of stories I wrote off of this guy and about the whole realm he's in, and it's called The Sage Chronicles. There is another book called The Sage Chronicles up there, but they have a totally different theme. Mine is more medieval fantasy. You know, it's got a wizard in it, so I don't like doing modern fantasy. It's just not my thing, so I stick to medieval. So we'll keep the rest of this just for easy energy. Matter of fact, we'll eat some now just to get into it, okay? And the wild horseradish, that's good for energy as well. Anything edible usually is. Okay, the leek is definitely good for energy. That should fill me close to the top. We'll eat some salmon berries to kind of top it off. I should actually get a sweet gem berry made simply because that's a way that you can get a star drop. And I have all sorts of little exploits I can use for this game, but like I said, this is my legit playthrough, so I don't want to do that. I want to actually play, you know, right on this one. And I'll probably alternate between the legit playthrough and the exploited save. Just figured I'd give different varying degrees of play styles, you know, from one to the other. Excuse me. Alright, let's get inside these mines and make up for lost time. The salmon berries were well worth it, though, because we got quite a few, and they replenish, I think, 25 energy and 10 health. So that's very effective. And we got some bars, so that's good, too. And, yeah, I apologize earlier for anybody who couldn't hear me because of the music. I was used to the other game that I was playing, my exploited save, that had the volume turned down, so I forgot that it didn't transfer over to this one. And then here is where we will need those torches. So we don't have a ring that can show light. What's going on, Nano? Welcome. Welcome back, actually, because you like to, you've been in here before. Okay, and when you hold them, they actually produce light as well. I'm not sure why I went down the stairs. I guess I'm not paying attention like usual. I'm blabbing, kind of running off at the mouth, getting distracted. Alright, look at what we have here. We have quite a bit. Oh my god. We hit the jackpot of copper. If I get hit, we'll know why. There's little things down here that don't like me. So we're going to get all these done up because I just figured it's best to kind of grab what I can, because I can't see down here unless I use this, and I haven't found a ring that glows. Uh-oh. Let's put this down so I can see him when I fight. Alright, here we go. Let's get him to come closer. Oh, he is a tough one. There we go. We got him. Alright. Let's get the rest of these and see if we can find an exit. I don't like these levels particularly, mostly because if I haven't found that ring yet, these levels are like hell. But so far, so good. Okay, let's see if we can get through here without getting attacked. Alright, so we do have a bat, and we do have one of those little dudes over there. Get away. Here it comes. Alright, we got some bat wings. Those are going to be useful later on as well. Alright, gotta be careful. Let's take him to the light so that way I can actually see him. Where is he? There he is. Alright, and he's down. So now we should be able to go through here without any other troubles, I hope. Oh, we got some copper down there. This area is kind of intense just because you can't see. Like certain parts you can't see unless there's a light like this up here. You're relatively screwed unless you have a glow ring, which I'd like to have, but I mean, they're not the easiest to find sometimes. It's mostly just a bunch of RNG. So, and this game's infamous for its RNG. 'Cause sometimes you'll have items that are constantly, you'll always find them, especially like artifacts, you know. And then other times, nothing. You will find not a single thing that you're trying to look for. Makes you feel like you angered the gods of Stardew Valley. Uh-oh. Kind of sounds like a bat when you hit him. Alright, so he's out of the way. Got another one. Sometimes it's nice when they produce a way out when you kill them. Always like when they do that. And I believe there is no way out. So we're going to have to find a way out. Alright, well, everybody's watching me, so usually when that happens on stream, people have noticed every stream I usually get lucky after a while, and I'll find, yep, there we go, didn't take too long. Okay, this place is relatively lit up, so that's good. It's not a big area, this is a star-shaped room, and usually finding the door in here, the way down, it's not too hard, especially with the, you know, there's like barely any stone in here, so we should find it in no time, if not by killing him. Damn, he's a tough dude. Oh, so we found our first piece of iron. Not by mining it too, ironically. Alright, there's the ladder down. Almost there. We're almost on the 35th floor. Yeah, that's fine. I've actually had several people send me friend requests, and it's perfectly fine. The only thing I ask is, I've had one person, send me a lot of random messages saying dad before, and you know, just kind of, that's a little annoying, but I mean, if you don't do that, we'll be all right. That's all that I ask. Yeah, that one's a star shape. That's actually an easy to get through room because it's, you know, it's just little. And there's different types of rooms in here. There's the swirl room, which I call, which basically is like a giant, you know, it just goes round and round to the center. And you've probably seen that one. That's a good room. That room can provide a lot of loot if you thoroughly investigate it. All right, so we're gonna get some more of our bars out of here. Put these bat wings in here as well. Okay, let's keep going. And 35. So, alright, here we go. Let's see how much farther we can get. It is 10:10 on the game, so we'll see. Yeah, I've noticed that after a while because I love mining. And on every game, even if you watch me play Minecraft, you'll see me in the mine like 99.9% of the time. Because I love, you know, I just like mining. It's fun. And, yeah, the rooms you'll notice have different shapes to them. Some of them are interesting shapes, like that one has a star, another one's a swirl, and then this one's not that big either, so finding the way out won't be that hard. Even if I have to look through every single, you know, stone, it's not going to be, see, it's not that difficult. You'll find it eventually. And then there's the bigger, more complex looking rooms that usually have a lot more to it. And this one has a topaz. Alright, and I think... Oh, that's right. I have a topaz already that I've saved that I haven't given to Gunther yet. I always give my first one to him, even if it's a diamond, even if it's a prismatic shard, because most of the time I'm not trying to really make money unless I really actively want to. So it doesn't matter. You're a fisher and a gardener. Yeah, I like fishing too. I like doing all of this stuff, but I mean, ever since Minecraft and stuff, I've just mined all the time, and then on even before that, when I did RuneScape. Long time ago, I would mine all the time. Mining and smithing. I was so into it, it was ridiculous. But I like farming a lot. I do. It's really fun. Alright, so we gotta be quick because my house is just a little distance away. We'll keep this on hand as well as this because I want to get these popped open. It's on my PlayStation, so it's basically, as you would call it, vanilla. Yeah. And we're gonna take about 6 of these because we're gonna make tappers for one of each tree. And everything else looks good. We're gonna keep that on hand because we're gonna see Gunther. We're gonna go see Clint, get these popped open. And while we're here, let's get this turned into bait. All right. Yeah, I've never played Minecraft on PC. I'm a console player. I've been trying to save up for a PC for quite a while because I'm kind of getting tired of consoles and the way they market them and everything. I actually got a rig set up. I got the tower, I got everything, the CPU, all that stuff. I got everything set up. Should be only like $500 and something dollars, maybe 510. I already got my screen on my old computer right here. You know, I got my keyboard, mouse. I might get a new mouse, probably a new keyboard too. And then eventually I will be a PC player predominantly because after PlayStation 4 I said I'm done. And it's a lot of it had to do with the storage. That really irritated me. The fact that 500 gigabytes just, you know. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's enough to play everything I want to play too. That's what's great. All right, we'll sell the daffodil because I'm not really trying to keep that. And we'll sell this one. Nah, we'll sell the other one. We'll hold on to that and sell it. Okay. But it's just, yeah, the PlayStation and then just the way the companies keep, you know, doing this whole, you know, back in the day there wasn't really a whole lot of DLC. It was mostly just the game was finished, it's out. Now it's like every game comes out practically unfinished. And this is rare for me. I usually don't get a fairy. So you're seeing a rare moment here. But yeah, I'm just tired of the storage space. I'm tired of all the, you know, unfinished games, the DLCs, you know, it's getting to be too much. I just want the game and that's it. You know? And that's why I kind of saw that coming from Morrowind when they started doing that. But that was, I can't blame that game because they did it right and it was really fun. But that's when it kind of really started. It is ridiculous, isn't it? It's crazy, you know. I just don't get it. I mean, but they make money off of it, and people are willing to give it to them. So, but hey, you know what? To each their own. I'm not gonna get on somebody's case about it. You know, that's their own business. I'm just not. I think I'm just done with it though. So after this PS4, I'll probably just be a sole console player. I mean, a PC player. All right, cool. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so I don't have to water my plants. That'll save me a lot of energy. And my cauliflower's done. All right. Okay, so Pierre's selling fertilizers. That's cool too. I don't really need any, but okay. And then what we'll do here is we'll just plant potatoes again. Because it's just easy money, you know. Oh, you just finished the pit? Nice. And we'll throw down some fertilizer just to see if I can get some better quality potatoes. It doesn't hurt because you're always going to be able to get fertilizer. It's so easy to get. It's just so easy. It's almost ridiculously easy, you know, so you might as well. Okay, so we're going to sell our cauliflower, except for one. We're going to take that. Not here, though. And let's see. We'll take one and put it here so we know. I guess grab this, too, because it's right there. And since we took all of our... We might need to actually chop some trees today as well. I don't think I have enough to make a tapper or two. Nope, I'm gonna need 40 wood. Okay, so we'll chop down some trees. We'll chop down these right here, because I want to keep most of the trees that I tap really close by. Just so I don't have to run to them to check out if there's any, you know, sap or anything like that. Just makes my life easier. Alright, and then we'll chop this one down. And we need, let's see, if we're gonna make 3 tappers, we're gonna need quite a bit of wood. And I think it's 40, so we're gonna need about 120 wood to make all the tappers that I need. And I know this tree's just growing, but there'll be more, so I'm not worried about it. Just get that out of the way. Kind of clear up this space over here. Alright, Nana. Hey, take it easy. I hope you come back and hang out with us sometime. Alright, so we got those down. Both of these are oak, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that too. That's generally what I like to do on some occasions, but I also like to have them kind of close by. And what I'll usually do is after a while, I'll kind of make a little tree farm of like one of kind of each tree, and it'll be maybe like 7 to 15 of the trees kind of in a row, or at least in a situated pattern. So yeah, I definitely know you can do that, and I probably will end up doing that as well. But for now, I'm just cutting down these trees also to kind of get some wood, because like I said, I'm gonna need about 120 pieces of wood to make these tappers. And lucky for me, I have a lot of energy-giving forage, so I don't have to worry about losing all this energy today. All right, we're getting there. We're getting close. We also need to run by Pierre's, because tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday and we won't be able to, as well as a few other places, museum included. And this also gives us more room to farm if we decide to put more things here. And yeah, let's get rid of this one too. Actually, we need to grab something to eat. Our guy's getting low on energy. Lucky for us, we have like, I don't know how many salmon berries. It looks like it's 13. Yeah, so we have 13, now we got 12. Alright, we're almost there. We'll refill the rest in a little bit. We're just going to chop down this tree. Hey, what's going on, Katie? Welcome. Oh, you play this too? I think we're almost at what we need to make all of our tappers. Yep, we are. So we're gonna make 3 tappers. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna put them on each type of tree. Alright, so we have that one, we have pine, we have oak, and now we just need to find a maple tree. I think there's some outside of here. Let's go check. We still gotta water all these too. Oh, look at that, we got some stuff. Yep, there's a maple right here. Alright, so we have our maple. We have our oak and pine already set to go. Grabbed a few pieces of forage. See if there's anything we can eat. And I do believe... No, we don't. I thought we had enough for field snacks. Those are actually really good to have too. But what we're going to do is we're just going to sell anything that doesn't give us energy. Leeks we'll keep. Okay. Alright. So now we need to water our crops, as well as placing some of our items inside of here that we're not using currently. And if you're wondering how I did that very quickly, if you're on PlayStation, you hold the square button and it will allow you to buy, sell, or do whatever you're doing very quickly in like really fast increments. So yeah, that's why it sounds like that. Alright, we'll put the rest of these in here. Yeah, I am too, but I kind of try to keep everything short-minded as far as like what I need. So that way I'm not keeping things because like I think like 300 years in the future I'm gonna need it, you know what I mean? And that's what I like to do. Because otherwise I'm the same way. I will hoard things constantly. How do you grow giant crops? Oh, that's easy. Basically having them even just like this can possibly make a giant crop. Having them all combined together in a large space usually does it. I think it needs at least a 3x3 with no breaks anywhere. Like, let's say this wasn't here, these 6, these 9 right here could probably make a large crop, I do believe. I've never made many, but I have looked up the mechanics behind it, and I think that's how it is. If anybody knows for sure, just correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it is. You gotta have them combined. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's the same way I am too, but you know what though? You can always get it back another time, so it's no big deal. It just kind of sucks when at the time it would have been convenient if you still had it, so you could easily go, yep, I got it, here's the quest is done. You know, I got some easy money, no big deal. And speaking of, all we have to do right now is build a coop and get to level 40. Well, we gotta fill up our watering can again. Alright, once we do this, we'll fill it up one more time, run to the store, try to get everything done because it's getting a little bit later in the day. And I guess making those tappers, I should have been cutting down trees on a daily basis to kind of keep my supply up, but again, I'm not really worried about minimizing and maximizing, so it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does, because I really, you know, I'd like to keep everything kind of tip-top on my farm, but, you know, I'm not gonna really truly worry about it. Okay, so we're gonna take one of our cauliflowers to finish a bundle, actually, and we're gonna take this to Gunther. We also, along the way, are gonna have to stop off and talk to Pierre. Let me eat a few of these because my energy's quite low. We're gonna need it if we're gonna be mining. Now, it's going to take a while for those tree tappers to get me what I need, but inevitably it's going to pay off. And when I am able to, I'm going to start really making a little tiny farm for my trees, since it is a forest, you know, make a tree farm of oak. Because I want the oak resin for barrels, because making wine is very lucrative, and that's a good way to keep my money coming in for the time being. Huh. If you can actually probably look up on the Wikipedia. There's a guide on how to do it, I believe. If not, I know the forums. Somebody on there might know for Stardew Valley. Oh, I think this is when Morris comes in. Yep. Gotta love Morris of Joja Mart. Clearing his throat. Oh, for the tappers, yeah, it takes about, I want to say 5 days, something like that. I usually just don't even worry about it after a while. I kind of just forget that they're there, and I just keep going on with my day, and then eventually I say, hey, you know what? I gotta harvest my stuff, and then, you know, makes it seem like it goes by quicker, because I don't really need to go see them just yet. And look at that, Morris took all the people, all the customers. I would if I still had my slingshots, but I got rid of them because I didn't really care for them. Joja Corporation. Ugh. No, they won't. I'm building up the community center, so Joja's out. The community is in. Do not worry, Pierre. And yeah, everybody's back here again. It's crazy. I don't even remember how many potatoes I needed. But let's sell this stuff first. So we'll sell our cauliflower. We'll sell this cauliflower and the potato. And, oh man, I want to say, we'll do 15. Just to be safe, because I don't remember how much it was. But we'll just do 15, just to say that's about how much it was. And it's going to rain tomorrow, so that's really going to help me out. And look at that. We got a Joja Cola for free. Just don't let any NPCs seeing you do this. They will not like it. Yep. Did you also know that the that weird piece of rock that blocks the way into the other part of the mine where the dwarf is at, you can actually destroy that with a cherry bomb? I found that out by way of, I think it was either Logan or Wolf Warrior. They showed it to me on another stream, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. And I love getting free coal. Well, it's not really free because I got to pay 25 gold every time I crack one of these open, but that's cool with me. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the mudstone, yes, topaz, granite, but not the malachite. Malachite can actually go to him. 100 gold, so I made my money back from it. And the rest of this will be donated to the museum. Alright, let's throw these up here with whatever else I have. This looks like Hershey Kisses. They really do. The first time I saw that, I thought Hershey Kiss. Just immediately. Alright, so we got a new reward. It's probably a furniture item, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at that. Starfruit seeds and a standing geode. These will be good for summer. Starfruit's a very good crop to grow in the summer. Alright, so we're going to head back, plant our crops. We're going to head down to the mines. And we've already watered it, so we don't have to really waste any energy, because I don't think energy is wasted with planting, as far as I know. And we'll just put these inside of our container. And we'll put this in there too, because I don't plan on putting furniture up. I might put this up simply because it looks kind of, you know, it looks like something, you know, a wizard would have. And, you know, I'm a wizard, so... Yep, it was 15. Okay, good. I was right. So we're set. In 6 days, on the 22nd, those should be done. Alright, we're going to get everything set up. Let's organize it. Now, we're going to actually take the back way, I think. No, we'll take this way, because we got to go past the community center so we can put our cauliflower in and finish our bundle and unlock the next item inside of the community center. Alright, here we go. There's Haley. Oh, another salmonberry bush. Anytime you see those, grab them. They are definitely good to have for energy. Alright, so we're going to go to the pantry because the bundle that we need is the spring crops bundle, which is right here. We're going to put our last item. And there we go. We completed our first bundle for the pantry, which gives us speed grow. About 20 of them. Okay. Little tiny letters. Or little tiny numbers. And that should open up the bulletin board, I think. Nope. Oh, the boiler room. That's a good one to open up as early as you can, because that opens up the mine carts, and getting around town is just a lot easier with mine carts. And let's see what they got. This is actually fairly easy if you mine a lot. This is easy to complete. Mine and forage for other things, like, okay, make one of each bar. That'll be no problem. Yep, I'm excited. I got that one done. This one's not a problem because I'm already collecting batwings. You only need 2 of the 4 of these items. Batwings are easy to come by where I'm at. And the slime, I should actually have a combined 99 slime from my farm and from what I have inside of the mines itself. And I think this one's the only one that's a little bit difficult, considering you have to go to certain levels to find some of these. And that's why I keep the earth crystal, because I need it for this. So the earth crystal and the quartz can be put in here. And we'll put these in. We can probably just have a short mining day on this day, and we'll go get everything we need to complete the boiler room, because the mine carts are truly a godsend when it comes to this game, because you will have such easy traveling. You can go from the town, you can go to the mines, and you can go to the bus stop. Bus stop's right by your farm, makes traveling from the mines a lot easier. You don't have to leave at 12, you can leave at 1 and still make it in, probably just in time, but leaving at 12 is still pretty safe. So we're going to grab the slime that's in here and take it to the slime that I've been saving up. Probably don't have enough, but we'll see. We'll keep going, and we'll inevitably have enough, so it's not a problem. And we'll take one of the bars that we have in there as well. I'm going to go the back way since I don't have to come back just yet. Let's say hello to the dog. Yes, where you put the item inside the box and you get that creepy little statue? Yeah. Yep, I know about all those as well. I won't say further what item you need to use, but they are little weird statues that you can get. I don't even know. I don't think they do anything, though. But they're so weird. Okay. Oh, got some more salmonberry. Apparently my guy wants to smack the bush to death. Alright, let's go through here. And here we are at the mines. So, we're gonna put one bar in here. Probably, actually, let's do all. Excuse me. Clicking the bush. Mm, I want to say I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what. Is there a Junimo there? No, I'm not. I can't recall what that was. All right, we'll take one of these, and we have 46, but we're gonna need 99, and we're gonna need more of these too. So we'll put them back in here. We'll put everything back in here, and then we'll take it out as we get more. All right, let's head down further into the mines. See what we can do. Well, we're not gonna find much here, considering this is a small room again. Okay. Yeah, I remember reading about that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cute. I don't recall everything you have to do, but I think that was just being there on that day was one of the things. Look at this. We actually got quite a few things on here. We got another earth crystal. Let's take these lights because I forgot to get the ones from the top that were in the treasure chest. So we'll take those, and we're gonna have a fight on our hands apparently. Uh-oh. So we're gonna have to stay back, keep our distance. All right. Oh, there's more bat wings. That's good. Oh, recharging. I was wondering why I wasn't slamming my club on the ground. Ah, these guys are annoying. Oh, and they found the exit for me too. So we have enough bat wings. We just need to get more slime. And I can't wait to get out of this area. And here we are. We have another amethyst. And another way down. Alright, so we're getting lucky. I like when everyone watches, man, because I get so lucky whenever I stream. It's just weird. Okay, we'll try doing that on this one then. Because I've never actually done it myself, so it'd be kind of fun to do. There we go. We got him. And we're about to get some free coal. And apparently another pain in my ass. This dude. Aw. Man, that sucks. Well, there's our free coal. This area I'm not a big fan of when it comes to trying to find the exit, because it's rather large and there's usually a lot of stone in the area. Well, I killed him with the wrong object, but it was still effective nonetheless. So now we get to have fun trying to find the exit, and hopefully I get lucky. Usually when I stream I tend to get lucky, so that's good. We're just going to kind of be sporadic about it and just run around smacking a couple rocks at a time and seeing what we can find. And I saw that little dude, he was trying to... There we go. Alright, one more floor. They all have something in them the first time you come across them, but then they're empty every time after that. So if you were to go through all these floors again, the second time around, they would have nothing in them. And it's usually just coal. And same with the bags. You'll see bags just kind of lying around. Oh no, it's already midnight. Oh well. We almost made it to the 40th floor. We'll try again the next day. We didn't have a whole lot of time, so it kind of beat us. Alright, so we got some more of these. Okay, and we're going to take approximately 2 more bat wings. And we're going to also be smelting these in the bars because we're trying to keep as many bars as we can. And then the rest of these can actually be sold. I'll keep one of each, but the rest of them are going to get sold. Just in case I need them, you never know. Hey, welcome back, Gabe. Alright, and I think we're getting better with that, so that's good. Okay, that should be everything. So now we can leave. Usually 12 is when I call it a night. If I was playing my exploited game, then I definitely would have been going past 2 a.m. And I will show you. I might actually split this gameplay stream up into two of them, one with the legit and one with the illegitimate. The illegitimate way is when it gets to 2 o'clock, if you don't know it already, you basically hit your journal with the cursor. So when your guy's passing out, you jump to the journal, and it'll give you, every 10 minutes you got to do it though, but it'll give you that free time to kind of get where you have to go so you don't pass out. Let's turn this into, there we go. Make sure I don't have anything else in here because I always forget. Alright, we're inside the house. It's going to rain tomorrow, so that's going to save us on energy and time. We can go and, do other fun things. Alright, so we got level 3 farming. We have a bee house, speed grow, and farmer's lunch. And we have level 3 mining, which means we can go back to fishing soon. But I might keep mining simply because I need iron for my sprinklers. So we might stick with it. I don't know. I did say I was going to stop at level 3 and go back to fishing. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along. Alright, day 17 of spring, year 1. Hey, what's going on, Skullface? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's go talk to him, say hello, see how the weather's going to be the next day. Not bad. And supposedly this is a rerun. Yes, it is, because I already have coleslaw. So, we don't have to water our crops. We're good there. Everything here is ready to harvest, but it's a Wednesday. It means I can't go get any other plants to put here. Alright, so we harvested everything here. We can see if we have any seeds to possibly plant, but I don't know. We can do spring seeds. Actually, we can clear out some field and put down mixed seeds if possible. I do believe this is a 3x5, so that's 15. So we're going to need to actually find about 15 seeds. Alright, we'll just put this in here for now. Okay, and then we're going to switch spaces with the stone here. I'm actually surprised that I didn't put the stone in this treasure chest the following night, or the previous night, rather. Oh, there's no way you could have messed up. Why, what happened? Tell us about it. And you are welcome, by the way. Everyone's welcome in here. I love when people come to hang out. Yeah, normally I don't like cutting these away just yet until I get my silo, but I need to get a hold of mixed seeds, so that's why I'm cutting them up. Rancher happened? Yeah, I mean, if you do animals a lot, then it's good to have. But if you're not really into it and you just picked it kind of on accident, then yeah, I kind of feel your pain. But you do know that if you mess up like that, you can always just, it doesn't save until, obviously, after you see how much money you get and after you pick your skill point. So you could easily just turn it off and turn it back on. Oh yeah, I got plenty of tips. Anything you need to know. If you want to actually reset that, if you haven't saved yet, you can reset it by way of that. Because right before you level up, it'll save after you pick the skill you want. So if you turned it off before that, you'll be safe and you can re-pick again. Alright, I think we have 13. We're getting there. We only need a little bit more. And lucky for me, this doesn't actually pick up any energy. So, we're safe. We just need to really find 2 more. This takes about... Oh, look at that. 2 more right there. This is why I love streaming, because y'all give me good luck. Alright, so we're going to plant these here, because I don't really have anything else I feel like planting. And this is not a money-making playthrough, so we're not worried about that. Alright, now we're going to throw everything we had that normally I would keep. Definitely the daffodils. And these can go because they're too low of energy for me. At this point, I'd rather have higher energy items. And the potatoes, green beans, red mushroom, some more green beans, the amethysts. Let's see. All but one of those. And that should be about everything. Oh, and the topaz. I don't believe I need that. Yeah, I'll definitely be throwing out any tips, though. Why does she like to eat crystals? I don't know, but you know what? I think it's mostly just the color aspect of it, really. Because if you think about it, she also likes blackberries. Blackberry pie. And that's purple. Well, at least it's purple in here. I think it's purple in real life, too. And she loves that stuff. So I don't know. She's a weird chick, but she's my go-to for every time I get married. On here, I might marry someone different, but I have a feeling I'll be going to Abigail at some point. Alright, so I don't think we have anything else. Everything's good here. We can put this back. I want to say I want to go to the mines, but I might actually go fishing. I'm still debating on that, you know? I don't quite know. I tell you what, I'll bring both with me, since my inventory is a little bit bigger than it was before. And if I change my mind, I always have the means to go fishing. I think if I reach the floor that I've been trying to reach, after that I'll go fishing. Predominantly, I know that she likes blackberry pies, and she likes amethysts. But what she likes in general, if that's what you mean, is she likes to go to the graveyard a lot. She's an adventurous chick. She likes to she really likes to do, you know, adventuring, like literally adventuring. And she's actually a really cool chick, though. Yeah, she likes anything purple. That's why she wears purple. That's why she has purple hair. Everything and anything purple, she's into. Hence, a lot of the items that you give her that are purple. And it's kind of weird because I figured there'd be like eggplants on here, and then you could just give her one of those too. But, nope. So this will probably be the last one we finish, if not the other. And, okay, so we have these, and we still need more slimes. And we have our quartz, which we're going to put here, and our earth crystal. Why does everyone love Mayor? I don't know. I don't like Mayor Lewis. He just rubs me the wrong way. Just the way he acts. And Morris, too, obviously. But that's just for very obvious reasons. It's not even... He's just a slimy guy. I just don't really care for him much. I left my little Easter egg back at my house. Oh, well. And just in case anybody's wondering, anybody new who hasn't seen my streams before, I like to call the geodes Easter eggs, because, well, you crack them open and you get a little prize. Got more salmon berries. We have full energy, actually, so that's really good. I am freaking happy about that. And every time I see the salmon berries, you will see me go after them, because it's free energy, 25. 25 energy. Oh, mayonnaise? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I never noticed that. That's funny. You learn something new about a game every day. I've never, ever noticed that, but that's pretty cool. I don't know. You know, I'm not sure why certain people like certain things and other people don't. They probably are. I wouldn't doubt it. Alright, so we're at 46 slime. Probably won't be seeing much of that for a while. We might have to actually continue farming slimes or find another object, which I'm sure we probably will. There's all of our coal. We have nothing to really smelt besides maybe quartz, but we're not going to worry about that. So, let's see if we can get to floor 30 or 40 today. And as we all well know, this room is actually really small. And I didn't bring my torches, so I'm going to head back up and go grab those. I like to keep lights on hand because of how dark it is, and I do not have the glow ring yet. I would like to have the glow ring, but it's not that easy. That thing is, it could be really easy to get, or it could be really hard. And even just holding the torch, it is enough to provide light, as you can see. See, without it, you're there. You got light, though, now. Alright, so let's break these apart. I'll kill him just for the bug meat, because, I mean, I like having bait. Another thing that I will recommend, but never tell you to actually do, is bug meat into bait. Bait, I love bait. I love that I can catch fish just a little bit quicker. To me, it's, you know. Are you enjoying this? I hope so. That's what I'm here for. I really want everybody to have fun, have a good time, talk. Just enjoy. We're here to have fun, that's for sure. And that's all I want from everybody. Alright, so we got a few of these taken out, and I'm hoping to find a staircase down, but I'm not finding anything. So it's probably up here with the rest of these. You hate fishing? A lot of people hate fishing. That is actually true. They don't like the mechanics, but honestly, you will get a feel for it if you practice enough, and it becomes like second nature. I love fishing, but that's just me. I just haven't done it much because I want to get to at least the level to where I can find iron, so that I can start making not just sprinklers, but everything else, you know. Yeah, on this game, I like it though. I mean, yeah, there's actually mods on PC that make it easier, if I'm not mistaken. I don't play PC though, so I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard that there were mods that make it quite a bit easier. That's pretty cool, because some people just want to play and they're not trying to, you know, they're not trying to get lucky with the traveling cart merchant or, you know, force themselves to get better at something they don't care for. So it's pretty cool that there are mods that can just kind of bypass that. Yeah, it does, because your bar gets larger to the point where it's almost impossible to mess up until you actually start trying to catch legendary fish, and then that's when you're really in for a challenge, no matter what level you are. They're legendary for a reason. That is for sure. Let's get all these out of the way. I'm getting there. We're on floor 37. Getting closer. Get him out of the way just in case he decides, you know. I forget where I'm at and I just end up running into him and then bam. Health loss. Not much to kill in here, which is good, but at the same time, kind of not. Probably not. But being that I'm kind of one-sided and I'm biased towards one side only simply because that's all I have, all I can say is I prefer, you know, the retail version. But I have played modded games before, and even when I do play modded games, I don't know what it is, but some mods just don't coincide with others. So I just mostly prefer to not use mods anyway, unless I truly need to. Damn, wow, you cleared 35 floors in a day? That's impressive. You didn't use any exploits or anything? Yes, they did. Star Wars Rogue One is indeed on Netflix now. I actually saw that in theaters, I believe. Well, that's very impressive that you didn't use any exploits and got through 35 floors of the mine. You must have gotten incredibly lucky. What, did you do it early on or something? Like, were you early in the game, or was it like later, like year 2, year 3, so you can afford to get stone and stuff? Man, I am never gonna find this exit. This room is always what does me in. Yeah, I thought so too. That's crazy. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's right. You said you were new to it. Well, Then that's definitely impressive. That is very impressive because the energy constraints mixed with the fact that each floor is just randomly generated to where you'll either find the way down by a creature, by luck, by oh, you know what? We got our glow ring. Finally. That is such a lifesaver. But anyway, yeah, that's impressive because RNG on here destroys a lot of progress when it comes to the mining game. Alright, so now we don't need torches because we have a glow ring which will provide light for us constantly. Very useful. If you ever get one of those and you don't have one, keep it. All I can say is that's impressive. I would have definitely tried to record that. Yep, I'm happy I got my glow ring. Matter of fact, I need to get some more energy back because I'm kind of getting low. Let's get rid of this can of Joja Cola. Okay. Let's get this last ore right here. I'm hoping I at least get to floor 40 because then after that I'll just leave and go fishing for the rest of the evening, but I don't think I'm going to find it in time. Oh, nope, I did. Awesome. And this is where iron is, so I might actually stay here. And yes, there is a way to actually duplicate things out of this chest. I mentioned this on my other exploited playthrough. I'm not going to really get into it right now, but on the exploited playthrough, when I play that again, I will let people know how to do it. It's not really worth it, though, considering the other exploits I've put up. Are you debating on who to marry? Yeah, it's a choice that can really get you because you're not sure who you want to go for. All you know is that there's some lucky lady out there waiting for you. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to make some more bars. And I guess, you know what? We'll just keep going. And how many do we have? 20? Okay, how many pieces of stone do we need? Well, we're going to make another furnace. I'm going to keep slowly adding more furnaces to my outfit here. Alright. Well, we can put these back in here. You want to marry Linus? I like Linus. He's really cool. You know, he's a good guy. Let's go get some iron. He's a good guy, and I always like to give things to him. He's just an all-around cool person. Seems like your female twin. I like Abigail. She's really cool. She's actually got some of the qualities that my girlfriend now has, and that's one of the reasons why I marry her. Alright, so here we go. And this is where you'll start to find a lot more coal as well, because of the little soot sprite guys. If anybody's seen any Studio Ghibli movies, mostly it's Spirited Away, and I think My Neighbor Totoro. I think that was the one. You'll find out that these little things in here are very similar to soot sprites, but I think they have a different name. Mari, yeah, she's very scientific oriented too. She's smart. I think she builds like her own robot, which is insane. I'm actually gonna have to probably rename this video. I think that'll be the difference between the videos I do for streaming, because I want people to know when I'm doing the exploited save and when I'm doing the non-exploited. Well, that's nice of you. And we got our frozen tier, which we need, as well as this for a, well, we're going to give the first one to Gunther, and maybe this one if I find another. We need those for the community center. Linus is so cool, though. I agree, he's a good dude. And these are great floors to spam if you need coal, because these guys will drop them. And once you get that ring that boosts monsters drops, well, you'll be seeing a lot more coal from these guys. Now we just gotta find the exit down. If I can make it to floor 45 quickly, that'll be cool, but I don't think I will because it's already almost 12, and that's usually when I call it a day. Alright, yeah. Let's just call it a day, because I'm not going to be able to make it down to 2 floors that quickly. Now, we can make the all-important item that I've been waiting for. And that would be iron. Alright, we'll put everything else back in here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another tool upgraded as well. Because I like to keep all my tools, you know, upgraded constantly. Damn it, Gunther. We're going to level up our next tool now, and that's probably going to be the axe, so I can start getting hardwood, because I'm going to need that for a few things. A sap farm that works. Do you mean like sap as in the stuff you can use to make fertilizer? Or are you talking about the stuff that comes out of the trees, sap? Like oak resin and maple syrup and stuff like that. Alright, it's already 12, so we gotta get my guy home. And we're gonna level up the the axe next. And then we'll do the hoe and the watering can. Just kind of one after the other to get them leveled up properly. Makes my life easier, you know. The tap trees, okay, what you're going to want is you're going to need these, the tappers, okay? And if you want to make a farm of them, what you do is you collect seeds. Here, I'll show you while I put stuff in my treasure chest. Okay. What you do is if you want to make a farm yourself, like a certain way, or if you just want to put them wherever you want, if you want to make it a certain way, you're going to need these types of things. You're going to need maple and pine and acorns to make the trees. When they grow, then you can put tappers on them. Tree tappers are made with 40 wood and 2 copper, and all you do is when you have them, you do something like this. You put them on the tree. See, I have one right here, and it takes a while to get some, but they will produce. I guarantee it. And that's how you do that. Trees never grow. Where are you planting them? They usually should grow anywhere, as long as they have one space. And even if they don't have one space, they usually grow. But usually I put one space in between each one and all around it. So up top and down below there's one space that's free. Stuff like that. Okay, we'll put this stuff in here for... Actually, yeah, we'll put this stuff in there. Okay. We need to actually put that back into the mines again. And we can turn these into bait. Like so. Now, if I'm not mistaken... What's what? This stuff right here? If you're asking about this, this was bait. This is used for fishing, but right now with this fishing pole, I can't use it. I have to get a fiberglass so I can actually use bait. Oh, the mown? I'm never too sure what that is. It's just, it does it when it rains. It has to be a full tree. I think stumps, it used to work with stumps, but now it doesn't, so it has to be a full tree. Yeah, definitely can't put it on stumps anymore. I think for a while it was like that, though. You could just put them on stumps and, you know, get away with it. Not too bad. About $2,000. That's pretty good for the day. Yeah. So not sure what that thing is moaning, and tree tappers can only be put on regular trees. Alright, we always check the TV first, see what's on the weather. It's gonna rain, cool. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird for me too. Every time I hear it, I'm like, what in the hell is that? Let's get rid of this. Actually, we need to get a scythe to get rid of that. And we're gonna put... I'm not sure. Okay. Get rid of that. And we're gonna water all of our plants now. Yeah, there's some weird sounds out and about on this game, if you really listen. Like Dew said, you'll hear some weird things. But it is Stardew Valley. There's bound to be some weird things. And that would be my awesome dog. I have no idea why that one plant by itself was watered. That was weird. Oh man. Can't wait to start making sprinklers. I do not like doing this by hand. Like the first time around before the sprinklers start is one thing, but oh. It's a never-ending supply of bleh. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna get more of these done. Okay, and then good practice, always refill your watering can. And we have a bush right here full of salmonberry. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. We're actually, we'll mine for one more day, and then it's gonna be all about fishing for the rest of the month. Because we do need to get some fishing done. And just as well. So let's grab some energy while we're at it. And we gotta head down to the southern part of the map. Chiefly because there's possibly some spring onions down there, and those are nice. Plus we can also find more salmon berries, which we need. Just for energy, you know. Alright, so we're filled up. We still got food to keep us energized. Let's head down here. Actually, because we're in the forest setting, we have more salmon berries now. So that's really cool. Alright. Now they're just like everywhere at this point. And it's good that we're picking these up, because we'll need them for the mines as usual. And for just really anything we do that requires stamina. And I think it's like on this day and days like this, later in the season, you'll start to see a lot more of the salmon berries harvest on the bushes. Alright, let's head down here. Nah, maybe tomorrow. Just put it off until the end of time. You just never ever fish. Yeah, some people don't like fishing on here, that's for sure. I'm not one. I do enjoy fishing on this game. It's very fun for me. It's a good challenge, especially when you first start and you're level 1 and you're just like, you got the smallest little green bar that you can't do much with, and you're trying your hardest to keep the fish inside of it. Alright, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. I do appreciate that. And for anybody who's new who comes in, and I'm not one of those YouTubers. I know it's good practice to do, but I'm not going to do it. I will never ask you to sub. Thank you, though. I'm glad you did. But I will never ask you to. And I appreciate you coming in and hanging out and spending your time watching me play Stardew and chatting. So, alright, well, take care and have fun, man. What do we got, 27 of those? Alright, that's good. Alright, we're gonna go take these to Gunther. And it's only 10.50, that's not bad, that's actually pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can find anything in the trash. You never know what you'll find. You gotta watch out for Penny, because she's right there, and if she would have seen, you know. Nice. I do appreciate you and Dew coming in, checking it out, and hanging out with me and everybody else that's been watching too, so I do appreciate that. Thank you. I think we might get some more potatoes. I'm thinking about it. That's fine. You know me, I'll be doing this a lot. But alright, Gabe. Yeah, anybody who's got to head out, Feel free, don't worry. I'll be doing more streaming down the road, so don't even worry. I'll be here. I have two. I found a strange bun among other things. It was crazy. I don't know how many of those I got left. Let me go check. Because I know that there's like a plot that's completely empty, I think, right now. And I wanted to plant more items, but I don't remember how many spaces I have. But yeah, we're going to do one more day of mining, and then we'll stick with fishing for the rest of the month. We'll on and off mine, you know, but we'll mostly do fishing because we got to get that fishing up. A gold bar, that's a pretty good one too. I've gotten a spicy eel in there. I've gotten strange buns, all sorts of stuff. Okay, so we already have plants, so never mind. We're not going to get any potatoes. A 5-course meal. Whew. That's actually relatively difficult to make, let alone find, so that's a good one. Alright. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this day on here and probably end the stream because we're coming up on a little over 2.5 hours. And then I will try to do some more streams eventually. I don't really have a schedule set up just yet, but damn. Yeah, well, you never know what you find in the trash cans, right? Oh, that's right. We got to go talk to Gunther. I totally forgot. Actually, I'm debating on giving that to Gunther or not. I might actually put that, you know, I'm going to put that back in here so we can get this done. It just seems easier. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's better. Because then we only have one more item to go, and if I find another one, which I most likely will, based off the levels that I'm on, then it'll be no problem to grab and throw at Gunther. And I'll give him this probably another time, because I actually want to mine, because it's already 140, and I'd like to get to the next 5, through the next 5 floors, if possible. Oh, that's, you know what? I just can't believe I ran into that. I just totally spaced for a minute and realized there was a leak right in front of me. Which is good, because those actually provide, I think, quite a bit of energy. Yeah, 40 plus. That's good. Alright, so we got our first few bars. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to upgrade a tool as well. We'll just have to do that tomorrow. Because for right now, we're going to possibly get to the next 5 levels and see how we do on that. Because we are at floor 50, so we'll be finding a lot of iron. No sleep. With PSN, yeah, I'll add you. I've told other people before, though, I used to be able to add anybody, but I'm getting more cautious because I've had people who just randomly would send me like dozens and dozens and dozens of messages for no reason, and it was kind of annoying while you're trying to play a game. So as long as you don't do that, then I'll add you. And I don't too often play with other people. I do every once in a while if the mood strikes me, so I'm not really good for multiplayer either. If that was what you're after, I don't know. But I'll add you, I mean, no problem. Oh, we got our first frozen geode. And, well, the reason with the multiplayer thing, though, is that I usually just play with people that I know fairly well. And it's usually just my girlfriend and my brother and 1 or 2 other people that I think they haven't been on in a while, but I used to play with them. And let's see, we were in this, I think this is the room we stopped off on last time. Alright, here, he's down. He just took a lot of hits. I was not expecting that. I don't know what it is, but I just love doing the X attack with a heavy weapon. Just knocks them straight back. Very fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think one other person I know does that too. They send party invites. I'm not. I might join it every once in a while. It just depends, because I'm not very. I'm kind of more or less a not private per se, but I usually just kind of stick to myself somewhat. But I'll probably join every once in a while. So yeah, don't worry about that. But it probably won't be every time. You know what I mean? So that's the only downside. All right, so we got some more stuff to put in here. We're saving up on that slime because that's what we really need. We're going to sell the amethyst, but keep one because you never know when we'll need it. Gunther needs this jade, so we're going to give that to him. And we have some iron that we can turn into something better than it is. Well, it's iron ore. We're going to turn it into an iron bar. And there we go. It's actually 2 iron bars, so there we go. That's awesome. We're going to have a lot more of those in here. Okay, I'll remember that. So let's try to get just a little bit further. Oh, they really want to give me all the coal that they have in their little bodies. Man, I need a better weapon. Matter of fact, might head into the Adventurers Guild and see if they have something, but it's best to find it if you can. There we go. Tricked him. Alright, got his slime. There we go. Bats I'm not worried about because they don't hit as hard. They might hit close to as hard, but not as hard as those slimes do. Those slimes can be really finicky bastards. Alright. So now we got that done. I would like to get a better weapon because I've had this for quite a while and I want to upgrade because as you can see it's taking multiple hits just to do any damage. And I also got a winter root which I can actually add to the winter forage and get that started early. And that's why I like this level because you can also get I think it's a snow yam and the winter root. I think you get a snow yam as well. And I think you can also get a few, practically all of the items you can get down here, I believe. Alright, so now we need to find the way out to get to the next floor. Because it did not pop up while we were killing things. Yeah, crystal fruit, that was the one. You can get that from here as well. You can get most of your winter forage from here if you know what you're doing. If you just keep at it, you'll get it. There we go. 46. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, but we're also definitely going to be grabbing all of this. Because we really need iron ore. And this is the best floor. These are the best floors to get it. That's usually where I start spamming the floors and stuff. And see, normally I would take this, but I need the iron, so I'm going to keep getting the iron first and then head deeper. Okay, so that's the last of it. Now we're going to head just a little bit deeper into the mines. It's 9 o'clock. We can probably make it if I don't see too many more pieces of ore. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I just don't like the slingshot. Like, you know how most people, they don't like the way that the fishing is and the mechanics for it? I'm the same way with the slingshot. I refuse to use it. I despise the slingshot so much. I do not like it at all. Alright, so we're going to keep going because we found the next ladder. Wasn't too much ore there, so I wasn't worried about leaving anything behind. Sometimes you get lucky and underneath the ore, there's the exit. I don't recommend it. I mean, some people like it though, but I hate it. I don't like the slingshot. I plan on getting rid of it. I'll probably keep the better version of the slingshot just in case there's a reason I might need it, but I don't think I will. I don't think there's a reason I'll ever need it, but I'll keep it anyway. The normal one's got to go though. The master slingshot's the one I'll keep and use for later. Maybe I'll practice and see if I can get better at it, but I just don't like it. I don't like the controls. Well, I'm hoping we come across the exit soon. Mega Bomb. Oh god. If I had one of those, I would be gone out of this place right now. I'd be gone because I would have gone through that floor and found the exit in no time. Alright, so we're eating some of our salmon berries. We're actually going to eat this leek as well because it provides like 40 or 50 energy, which is fairly good. But I want to make it to floor 50 before 12, and that's just not going to happen. It might. Let's see if we can at least find the stairs. I do not want to pass out in the mines. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's already 12. Staying down here any longer would not prove very smart for me. So we'll keep one of those. Actually, we'll sell one. We need 5 of these. I keep putting it back, and I'm not sure why. Alright, and we got our slime, our geodes, which we could bring these with us tomorrow. And everything else looks good. We're going to be making more of these, though. You restarted your game? Okay, I'm on my way back to the farm. Gonna get everything situated from there, and then I guess we'll end the stream at 2 hours and 45 minutes. And, oh, okay. And we will do another stream really soon. I pretty much do them every day, but I'm gonna try to get more of a schedule down. And, man, these are so much fun. I love streaming. This is really fun. No one told me how much fun this would be. And just in case anybody was wondering, I am actually still new to streaming and YouTube. And apparently Twitter too. I don't use social media much, but I was talked into it because I was told if I plan on doing this a lot, I should probably get one of those. Anyway, alright, so we got that, and we have 11 of those. We'll save them for later. Oh yeah? Rancher enough said, yeah. I agree. Alright, so we're going to sell one of these, and we're going to sell these. Actually, I think... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put my guy in the house, let it save, and we're going to call it a day. End the stream for the night. Let's see how good we did. Probably not so well. We didn't put too much in there. So about a little over 500. A little over half of a grand. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we're going to let this thing save, and I guess we're going to say, call it an evening, and I will see everyone later. So, I'm going to let it save first, and then I'm going to let it stop, so that way it doesn't keep going. But I do appreciate everyone coming in here. Every time I do these, this is going to become a habit now. I thank everyone who came in every time, because you could be spending your time doing anything else, but you decided to spend it with me, which was great. So I appreciate everyone who's came in, everyone who's talked to me, everyone who's hung out. You're all freaking awesome. And I hope everybody has a good night. Take it easy. And I'll talk to you later. This is Jack of Shades, a gaming wizard, on episode, I want to say 3. See ya.